Alright, this is the old seal like I showed before. 1100, 1100 GS main seal. That's the old one. Here's the new one, and it's a different style. There you go. It's a different style, as you can see. It's narrower than the old one, but they both have this self molding seal part, this inner part here. You're supposed to, I guess BMW sells like a tool that does it, but you can also just do it by hand. Take your fingers and fold that seal over. It comes straight out to the side, and then you have to fold it over. I started working mine a little bit already. So I asked the people at the shop. So I did a little research, and they said the new seal works fine. You just got to seat it to the same depth as the same depth with respect to this inside edge. So the seal goes in like this, and you want to set it to the same depth as the original seal in terms, or with respect to this edge. So what that means is this old seal came out, and the outside edge, this surface here, was flush with my flange in here. Since my new seal is narrower, I'm going to have to go in a little bit more, so it's going to end up being recessed inside this flange a little bit. And I asked the technicians at the shop what depth I was supposed to install this at, just to see if they'd come up with the same answer that I had. And they had no idea what I was talking about. They were like, "Oh, I don't know. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter." They said it doesn't matter. It's just a seal, which I guess makes sense. If it's just a sealing membrane here, maybe the depth doesn't really matter. But people online seem to be pretty particular about how deep their new seal goes, and they really want the depth with respect to this inside edge to be the same. So I'll just do that. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna mold this with my fingers a little bit more, just bend it in a little bit more like that, and then put it on there. And I heard that if you get a piece of plastic to help you get this lip over your drive shaft there, it's not really a shaft, it's like a drive stud or whatever you call that, drive shaft. If you take a little piece of plastic and you go inside like that to help you get over that drive shaft, that's good. Just make sure your plastic isn't sharp on the edges and isn't going to cut up your seal. Alright, so I'll give that a try and let you know how it goes.